Right?
Okay, nice to meet you today.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Thank you. All right. Well, anyway, what textbook are we going to use today for your class?
I want to study the textbook Senior Blue 2.
Senior Blue 2. Okay,
hmm
hang on. All right. Are we going to start from lesson 1 or you're already done with that?
yeah, I'm done and lesson
Mm-hmm.
1, and I want to study lesson 2. Part E. Let's talk.
Okay, lesson 2. This is air travel, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, where is that? Ah, there you go. So let's have our air travel free talking question.
hmm
Okay, there. Can you see the textbook now?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so let's start. It says here, number 1, how old were you when you went on your first flight and where did you go?
Yeah.
Wow. Mhm.
um, when I went on my first flight,
Very
I
good.
was 22 years old,
Mhm.
and it and I yeah I went to the Philippines because I wanted to study English abroad, and at that
Mhm.
time I was a senior, and
Okay.
I heard I wanted to apply for a big company like LG or Samsung, and
Mhm.
I heard I had to have an interview with the people in English. Not, I mean, they would give me several
Mhm.
questions in English, and I
Okay.
had to answer them in English, but I couldn't speak in English at all at the time.
Mhm.
So that's
Mhm.
why I decided to go to the Philippines, yeah,
Philippines.
for two
Ah.
months using my summer vacation.
Wow. Okay. So where did you stay here?
The capital of your,
Like
so Manila?
Manila.
Yeah, Manila.
Yes.
Mm.
The hot city.
Hot city?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is really hot and polluted, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, you already went back after 2 months.
Yeah, yeah. At the time, yeah, a lot of things had on my
Mm-hmm.
mind because
Okay.
uh, I thought my English didn't improve that much. So if
Okay.
I stayed there for several months, then
Mm-hmm.
I think I could improve my English more. But
Okay.
yeah, summer vacation was over, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, then I had to take one semester off. But my
Oh.
parents and my friends said it wasn't a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I considered other people's opinions a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
just that's why I went back to Korea.
Okay. But when you considered their opinion, did you regret it or you did not?
Oh yeah, I didn't regret
You
at
didn't.
all.
Mm-hmm.
Their advice
Mm-hmm.
was really good. If
Okay.
I stayed there more, then
Mm-hmm.
it was a bit, yeah, more difficult to get into a company.
Okay. Yeah, yes, yes. I agree with that. Well,
Mm,
maybe you will be able to learn more, but when you go back to Korea, it's like it will be difficult to look for a job at that time,
yeah.
right?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the reason I wanted to
Yes.
study English was
Mm-hmm.
actually I wanted to get a good job. So,
Aha.
but if I stayed if I stayed in the Philippines longer, then
Mm-hmm.
my purpose,
Very good. Mm-hmm.
yeah, was
Yes.
not. I can't. I mean, I can um, accomplish my purpose. My
Very
yeah,
good.
first aim. Okay.
That's correct. It's like you will be thinking only of English anymore if you're going to stay here. So it's nice that you went back and you were able to what? Find a job that time?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got a good job, I think, at
Very
the time.
good. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, that's nice. But what was your first impression when you stayed in Manila?
Mm, hmm.
Crowded?
What? Proudy?
Crowded? Yes, it's crowded. It's a
Oh,
crowded place.
oh, it was just new to me. So,
Yes.
yeah, everything was unfamiliar. But yeah,
Mhm.
just several days went by. Then,
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
was
correct.
accustomed to the uh, surroundings, yeah,
That's
of
correct.
the yeah my boarding house and
Mhm.
also yeah language institute. So it was
Yes.
yeah some I mean some scenery like
Mhm.
the trees in your
Mhm.
country are not
Mhm.
like or not like my country's tree. So
Yes.
yeah, at the first when I saw it, oh, it's really how can I say
Um,
unique.
Unique or
Yeah,
foreign to you,
yeah,
right?
foreign to me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Are you or do you want to visit the Philippines again?
Yeah. I want to visit there with my family. Yeah, for
Mhm.
a trip, and
Okay.
if I have a chance to travel alone,
Travel?
and
Yes.
yeah, I just want to study English there. Yeah, again.
Okay. Well, I bet you will be able to because for you Koreans, it's like very easy for you to come here. So if you have free time and money, then you can, right?
Yeah, but the
Mhm.
problem is
Mhm.
my kids. Yeah, so
Your
yeah,
kids.
I
They're
have
still
to.
young.
Yeah, they are
Yes.
still young, and I have
Mhm.
to take care of them. So
Of
maybe after
course.
10 years or 15
Mhm.
years,
Yes.
yeah, I can stay there.
That's true. Sometimes we will think of our kids if we have, especially if they are still young, right? That's a
Okay.
common when it comes to family. Okay. All right. Anything else that you want to share about your first flight? Mm.
First, oh yeah, it
Yes.
was. I was really nervous because
Okay.
it was my first time to arrive at the Incheon airport,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
heard I had to arrive there 3 hours ago before the
Oh,
departure,
very good.
and
Yes.
yeah, and
Mhm.
I didn't know how to check in, and and what where I had to go. So I have
Mhm.
to
Of
ask the
course.
people several times, and then
Uh-huh.
anyway, I could make it, but
Mhm.
yeah, and the luckiest thing was I
Mhm.
can they gave me a better seat.
Wow.
I yeah
Mhm.
I reg
Hi.
I made a reservation.
Very good.
Uh,
Mhm.
I made a reservation on the economic seat, but
Mhm.
they
Okay.
upgrade my seat.
Wow,
So
you're lucky. Mhm.
yeah, it's my first flight, but
Yes.
I didn't have any records of using
Record.
that air,
Mhm.
airline. But anyway,
Yes.
I don't know why, but they gave me yeah a grade, and then yeah
Mhm.
I was really happy because it was really comfortable.
That's great. I'm happy that you were able to have that.
Yeah.
Okay, but how about when it comes to the flight? Was there any turbulence or was it like a straight flight? There was no
Mm.
problem with it?
Yeah, I think yeah, there was no big problem. Yeah, it
Mhm.
was okay. But it
Mhm.
was 15 years ago, so
Mhm. Yes.
I just to remember everything was really, I was really nervous and everything
Mhm.
was new to me,
Yes.
except for that I couldn't remember, yeah, detailed things.
It's okay. But how about the airline company? Can you still remember?
Maybe Asia, Asia Airline.
A Asia, Air Asia.
Ah, no,
Mhm.
Asiana.
No, Ashana Airlines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Anything else that you want to add? Or let's
No?
continue.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have the next one then. Okay. It says here, do you like to travel by airplane? Okay. What are the advantages of traveling by airplane, and what are the disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah. If I go to foreign countries, yeah, I
Mhm.
prefer taking an airplane to
Okay.
other things. because
Mhm.
yeah, it's faster than other things like
Mhm.
ship or yeah,
Mhm.
ship, only ship. And
Uh-huh.
the advantages of traveling by airplane would be we can go to the place
Mhm.
quickly.
Very good.
And
Yes.
yeah, I think that's only advantage of yeah, taking an airplane.
Airplane,
And
it's faster.
yeah,
Mhm.
faster. And uh,
Okay.
I think there are a lot of disadvantages.
Aha.
Yeah, first, the cost. Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah much it's much expensive um, compared to other things. And
Mhm.
we have to make a reservation um, early. uh, I can
Okay.
make a reservation 1 day before my departure. And
Mhm.
then
Okay.
if I miss my flight, then
Mhm.
it's really difficult to take another flight on that day. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and there, yeah, the number of flight to a certain
Mhm.
country is not that lot, I mean, a day. So
Okay.
I yeah, it's the same. If I miss the flight, then yeah, I
Mhm.
can yeah take another flight.
Okay. So
Yeah,
there are
that's
like
all.
few schedules. Mhm.
Yeah, they
Aha.
can I say they have a few schedules? Have?
Uh, uh, they have few schedule. You can say
Mm,
they have. Mhm.
okay,
All right. Or you can say there are few schedules. Or okay,
okay.
there are. So you're not already pertaining to just one flight company or airline, but all of them. Okay. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anything else when it comes to disadvantage besides the schedule, the ticket price?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people are saying that it's very scary to take the airplane because
Oh,
we might have an accident, right? But I think it's the same with other transportation.
yeah, right.
We can still have an accident, right?
Mm-hmm. But
Okay. Mhm.
if we have an accident,
Yes.
I mean on the ground, then
Okay. Yeah.
it has more chances to survive.
Mhm.
But if
Mhm.
airplane stopped in the
Mhm.
air
Mhm.
out of the blue, then
That's correct. Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I think there are a few yeah possibilities
Possibility. Very good.
mm,
That's correct.
yeah to
Okay.
survive.
That's true, especially like in the water or if you crash somewhere and then it will explode, right? It's very difficult.
Yes,
Like
right.
what happened to the airplane that got lost, the Malaysian Airlines, right?
Oh
Have you
yes,
heard of that? Until now, they don't have any idea what happened. So,
yeah.
yeah, it's quite scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I'm sorry, you want to say something?
I don't know. Just yeah, I wanted to say I've heard of it, but I
Mm-hmm.
haven't thought of that. That would happen to me.
Of course, let's not think about it because we like to travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I know that in your country you have the ship, okay, like from Korea to Japan or other countries nearby. So
Mm-hmm.
have you tried riding a ship going
No,
to other countries? No.
yeah,
Okay.
because it takes a lot of time, and
Okay, yes.
yeah, and I'm hot tempered, so I can stand yeah the long
Mhm.
yeah hour I stayed in the
Okay.
ship.
In the ship,
Yeah,
yes. But what if that is like a tour? Would you like to try it?
tour.
Yes, like you will. It's like a what do you call it? Cruise ship. It's a cruise. Can you
Mm-hmm.
stand that? You will be on the ship for like how many days,
Yeah,
cruising around.
yeah, it's okay. I can
It's
stay
okay.
at
Mm-mm.
at home
Mhm.
for several days. I mean,
Mhm.
even though I don't, I mean, even if even if I can't, yeah, go out of
Very good.
my
Yes.
place, yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
I can endure it. So
Okay.
yeah, if the place is changed to the cruise, and
Mhm.
as I
Mhm.
heard, there are more people compared
Mhm.
to my house, and they provide many things, yeah,
That's
good
correct.
food and
Mhm.
amenities, yeah, like
Mhm.
I can
Very
enjoy.
good.
Yeah, so it's
Yes.
okay.
You can even have like swimming pool or maybe unlimited drinks or other amenities,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Okay, thank you. So if there are no other advantage and disadvantage, let us continue with the next one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it says here, are most flight attendants female? Is being a flight attendant considered a good job in your country? Okay, what do you think are the qualifications? Okay, let's have the first one. So is it mostly female?
Yeah, in Korea, most flight
Mhm.
attendants are female. Maybe there
Uh-huh.
are, yeah, male flight
Mhm.
attendants, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any male flight attendants.
Wow. Okay. I have seen few, but only just like
Mm,
one or two. Mhm.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So, would you consider it a
Mm-hmm.
very good job in your country?
Mm. Oh, yeah, very good job. I don't know. Many people think it is a very good job, but they think,
Mhm.
yeah, it is a good job. I
Yes.
think the reason would be in the past,
Mhm.
there were few people
Very good.
who
Mhm.
could take a train. It
Okay.
was not easy to take a train compared
Mhm.
to now. So
Mhm.
many people admired flight attendants because
Mhm.
they could take a train every day. So that's
Oh.
why I think people thought a flight attendant is a good job.
Mhm.
But I think nowadays it's a little bit changed. And
Mhm.
in my personal opinion, um,
Okay.
a flight attendant is not it's not like uh,
Uh-huh.
waiterless or waiter, because
Okay,
yeah,
because
the only different things would be they can speak uh,
mhm.
in other languages, because
Okay.
if foreign customers
Mhm.
um, yeah use their airplane, then they
Mhm.
have to take care of them. That's why they have to speak in English or other languages.
Other language. Very
But
good.
except
Mhm.
for it, they just to serve their customers. So
Mhm.
give them food or what else. And then if customers called them because they have some inconveniences, then
Mhm.
they
Mhm.
just they deal with those things. So I think
Okay.
they are really similar to stewardess or yeah, waitress
Waiters.
or yeah,
Yes.
waiters.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I don't
Okay.
think it is a good job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I agree with that because waiter they also deal with the inconvenience of a customer,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. But they said that some people say they want to be a flight attendant because they can go to other places or other countries.
Yeah, it's their
So.
it's their
Mm-hmm.
advantage of it's the advantages of their
Okay. That's
jobs.
correct. Yes.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
they can benefit. How can I say? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not their jobs. How can I say?
It's okay.
Uh,
Take your time. Yeah. It's not there.
mm, I mean, oh,
Uh-huh.
the uh, it doesn't the job doesn't need
Mm-hmm.
certain qualifications uh,
Mm-hmm.
if they can go to other countries. It's just their benefit or
Mm-hmm.
advantages of their job. But
Okay.
yeah, if they have to speak uh, four languages, they have to speak
Mm-hmm.
in four languages, then I think the people who had that job is really smart or yeah
Smart.
intelligent,
Yes.
but just
Mm-hmm.
the reason they can go to other countries
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean yeah they are it is a good job.
It's a good job. Okay. Yeah, because I really wonder, like, yes, they can go to other countries, but what if they will just stay there for like a couple of hours and then they will fly again?
Yeah,
So
right.
how can they even visit those different places and countries if that happen, right?
But
So,
yeah,
mm-hmm. But
I know
yeah.
one of the flight attendants, and
Uh-huh,
she
uh-huh.
said to me, she can travel
Mm-hmm.
the city, yeah, even though even if they have a few hours. So
Okay.
they
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they have to um, take off
Mm-hmm.
after uh, 3 hours later. Um,
Yes.
3 hours after they are arrived in that
Their arrival, yes,
their
in that
arrival,
country,
yeah, in
yes.
that country.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some cases, yeah, they stayed there um, for 10 hours because of a flight
Ah,
schedule.
yeah, okay. Then that's the time they can roam around,
Yeah,
right?
right. Yeah.
Ooh, that's what I like if that happens.
But
Mm-hmm.
some in the
Mm-hmm.
first when they do their job first
Okay,
uh,
yes, that's
at
correct.
first time okay at first time they
Mm-hmm.
do their job,
Yes.
they are really excited, and then yeah
Uh-huh.
they want to move around the country if they
Mm-hmm.
have some time, but they are a little bit exhausted after several months. uh,
That's correct.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah it has if how can I say
If.
if 1 or 2 years
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
pass by, then they just stay in a hotel.
Hotel.
Mhm.
Okay, they're already exhausted,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Okay, especially maybe if the hours or the time is different from each other or
Yeah,
different
right.
countries, so it will be really exhausting for them.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yes, but what I heard from one of my cousin, the advantage for her is like she gets to have free flight during her maybe
Oh,
vacation or during her day off if she wants to go somewhere and
oh.
their airline is catered to that country, she can have a free flight. She don't need to pay anymore.
It's really good. But
Yes.
yeah, some people who like to travel
Mhm.
are think some people who like to travel think it's a really great advantage. But for me,
Yes.
actually, I don't like to travel. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
and
Why don't you like to travel so much?
I don't know, but I feel more comfortable when I'm
Mhm.
at home. If I go outside,
Okay.
I have
Mhm.
to take
Mhm.
care of many things, and
Okay.
uh, I can have meals
Mhm.
at a fixed time. I yeah, so actually it makes me how can I say
What? Mm.
uh, my I have my stomach is upset, yeah, from time to
Aha,
time.
you will have upset stomach.
Mm.
Mm,
So if
okay.
yeah, I can have meals on a regular
Mhm.
basis.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I agree with that because when we travel, sometimes you don't get to eat on time anymore, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Mhm. Okay.
And
But
yeah, mhm.
and
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I didn't answer the last
Yes.
question.
Mhm. Here.
And qualifications in
Mhm.
Korea, um, to a flight attendant uh, had a no in Korea flight attendants um, have to be tall, so their
Mhm.
height would be
Yes.
over 165 centimeters, and
Wow.
they
Mhm.
also consider uh, their appearance.
Appearance.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Mhm.
it doesn't mean they have to be beautiful,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
they have to serve their customers. So
Okay.
they look like a little bit, how can I say, if they have
Mhm.
angry
Mhm.
face, even though
Okay.
they are not angry, yeah, in that
Mhm.
case, it they can't be chosen. Um,
How like they need to have like the emotions or the confidence.
hmm, emotion.
Mhm. Yes, their emotional appearance or their
Oh,
confidence.
hmm. Maybe I don't know, but
Mhm.
just to I think they have to be familiar. I mean, when customers see them, they
Yes.
feel comfortable. So
Aha.
if they think it's a little bit difficult to ask the flight
Mhm.
attendant because
Mhm.
they even though even if they are beautiful, but
Yes.
there are some people have atmosphere like it's a little bit difficult to talk to
Yeah,
them.
like they feel that they are being intimidated.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like when you see them, that's like, oh my God, I don't like to talk to her. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Like
Okay.
that. Uh-huh.
Okay. Could you
Okay.
write down that sentence? Intimidated.
Intimidated here in
Yeah.
your chat box or in your
Yeah.
feedback box?
Feedback box.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem. All right.
Uh,
Okay, what else? Anything
and
else?
also, yeah, language skills.
Mhm.
They
Language skills.
yeah, the basic thing would be they have to speak in English and other
Mhm.
languages as well. I mean Japanese or
Mhm.
Chinese. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, what country? It depends on what countries they will go. So I
Okay.
heard that some people only board the domestic airlines. So in that
Uh-huh.
case, yeah, I don't think they have to speak in Japanese or Chinese. But if
Mhm.
they work for flight bound for Japan or I mean
Mhm.
Chinese. I know
Mhm.
Japan and China. Oh my God, Japan and China.
Japan and China.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the
Mhm.
case, yeah, they have to be fluent in yeah
Okay.
Chinese and yeah Japanese.
Aha, okay. There are a lot of students who applied or who are studying with us here who really wants to be a flight attendant. So,
Oh, really?
yes, even there was this even one student. She wanted to have a plastic surgery just for being a flight attendant. So we keep on telling her that because she's already beautiful for us. So
Oh,
we keep on telling her that maybe she just lacks confidence. That's why she wants to
mm,
have a plastic surgery.
oh,
So
oh,
yes.
did she
Mhm.
try to take an exam? Uh,
Not yet because she's still preparing. So
uh-huh,
soon, once she apply for it, she will have the exams and interview. But she
uh-huh,
wants to like change her face already. So we keep on
mm,
telling her not to do that, right?
mm.
I think it's not good first. Mhm.
Yeah, but in Korea, many
Mhm.
people do plastic surgery.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah, many uh, co- not all Korean women, but
Okay.
some
Some.
Korean
Yes.
yeah women
Mhm.
think yeah it's not that dangerous, and
Okay.
it's just things everybody do, everybody does. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, everybody does it, they said, but some people say there is really a disadvantage for it. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know because for me, I really don't like to have a plastic surgery because it's really scary. So
Uh-huh.
yes, but for others, this is already really common, even when it comes to actors and actresses, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But until now, the qualification is also still about the height. They still need to be really tall.
Yeah, still.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay. Because I
Uh,
heard. Uh-huh. Continue, please.
100,
Yeah,
165
100.
5
Mhm.
centimeters is not that
Okay.
tall. It's, I think,
165. Mhm.
uh, it's just medium of height.
Uh-huh. Yes, this is 5'4" in feet. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is 5'4" in feet. Okay, because I heard that from the Philippines, Cebu Airlines, maybe if it's a local flights, it's okay to be just 5 inches, 5 inches, 5 feet. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, but maybe if it's an international flight, maybe they need, yeah, a taller one. Okay.
Oh,
Yes. Is
okay.
it not the same in your country if it's just a local flight?
I don't know well,
Mm-hmm. You don't know.
but
Mm-hmm.
as I know, yeah, in Korea, 165 centimeter, it's
Mm-hmm.
not that tall. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think they don't set the standard
Standard,
low.
very good. Okay, that's nice. I wish I can be that one, 165 centimeters tall, because I'm short. I want to be a little taller.
But the average of height in the
Mhm.
Philippines
Mhm.
is lower compared to our country,
Uh-huh.
Korea.
Yes, that's correct. That's why if the person, if a Korean said, I'm already like 165 and I'm still short, if they say that, I keep on saying or telling them that, oh my God, already envy you because you're already tall. But yeah,
Mm.
for them, it's still short, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it the same with the male qualification? The height is still the same, 165? Or they
No.
need a taller
Yeah,
one.
I think
Mhm.
they have to be taller. I don't know well.
Uh-huh.
I
Yes.
haven't heard of
Mhm.
that.
Mhm. Okay. Have you thought of being a flight attendant before?
Um, I just thought it was okay because like
Mhm.
you mentioned, uh, yeah, it's free to travel. It's free to use the airplane. Yeah, I've
Mhm.
heard of it. Yeah, now I
Yes.
remember it.
Mhm.
And yeah, going to several countries is really
Mhm.
nice. I thought when I was young, but
Mhm.
when I get older, I realized it's no difference between
Mhm.
flight attendant and waiters. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I think if I work as a flight attendant,
Mhm.
in the first place, I know at first I thought
Mhm.
I think it would be
Mhm.
fun, but
Mhm.
after several months, and then I realized there is no difference. Just I have to serve customers their
Mhm.
meals or snacks, and then
Mhm.
yeah, I have to wipe up if a kid spilled their milk. It's
Mhm.
just yeah, waiter. Uh,
It's just like a waitress job or
yeah,
waiter job, right?
yeah,
Especially if you encounter some really rude passengers. Sometimes I really hate that. So it happens also to flight attendants, right?
yeah.
Not only in restaurants.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. Anything else about flight attendants and traveling and transportation?
No.
Okay, thanks for that. Well, I've never tried riding a ship, so if I get the chance, I would like to try and ride it. But like what you said, it's really long time. So if
Mhm.
I have a long vacation, then it would be great.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. So any questions from these free talking questions here
Yeah.
before we end?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, nothing. Okay, but anyway, I like the way you correct your own sentences because it's
Uh,
nice that yeah, it's okay because at least you're familiar that you made some mistakes.
but
So,
I don't want to make a mistake in the
of
first place.
course.
Why do I have to make a mistake? And then after I spit it out, and I realize, oh, I
It's
made a mistake
wrong, right?
again.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
have to think. I think before I speak, before I spit it
Mhm.
out,
Very good.
I think I have to. think it
Mhm.
yeah
You have
for
to
a
think about it first,
yeah I have to
right?
think about it first.
Yes. So
Ah.
that's why they said it's okay not to talk right away. So if they ask you a
Mm,
question, it's okay to think about it first. But of course, don't try to take a long time, okay?
yeah.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yes, but at least you already are familiar about the mistakes and try to correct them. So you
mm,
won't like to maybe correct let someone else correct you anymore, or you don't like to hear that people saying that oh she made a mistake. So at least you corrected yourself, okay?
mhm.
But later on, hopefully that will lessen, and then it will be better so that you can use English more fluently. All right?
Ah, and
So.
is it
Mhm.
okay there? I heard
Mhm.
there are blackout.
Oh yes, until now it's already been like what? Almost. Oh no, it's already 24 hours and 24 hours and 4 hours plus 4 hours. So that's like
28 hours.
28 hours
Mm-hmm.
now. And we're still using the generator. Mhm.
So,
So it's very difficult. Mhm.
the generator how can
Work?
yeah
Mhm.
work work.
They put some gas so that it can
Ah
run, and it will produce the
ah
electricity. So um,
ah
it will be able to hold a lot of computers or a lot of
ah.
electricity for us.
But
But
yesterday
it's not stable.
I couldn't take my lesson because of this
Uh-huh.
problem. But
Mhm.
they didn't have enough gas yesterday. That's why they couldn't continue to have a class.
Oh, not really. We had our class, but the static of the lines are really not good. So, what time was your class yesterday? Was it morning or
No,
afternoon?
afternoon, 11
Afternoon.
p.m.
Okay. I think the generator maybe is not working anymore that time. It's already tired or exhausted. I'm
But
not really sure.
you don't know. You
Yes,
are
it's
a
the
morning
afternoon. Yes.
teacher. Okay,
Mhm.
I got
Yes,
it.
but during our time, the line was really messy, or it was not really good because
Mm-hmm.
of the electricity or the power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we apologize for that, but don't worry, you will have more classes
Uh-huh.
or your extra class. At least it's postponed only, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's put on holiday. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, Elia, I hope we can talk again next time. So just
Mm-hmm.
drop by my class and let's have a conversation, okay?
And before we
Mhm.
finish our
And
class, I have
yes.
one question. Is it okay to ask
Oh,
you?
sure, sure.
Yeah, in the dialogue, it
In
used
the dialogue.
yeah, in the
Okay.
dialogue, it
Mhm.
used red eye. Um,
Mhm.
not this
Ah.
one. Yeah.
Okay, wait. The first one, red eye.
Where
Yes.
is it? Oh, yeah, red eye.
Okay, red
So,
eye. Mhm.
um, uh, is
I
it
think the
all?
red eye. Yes.
Is it
Mhm.
also used for the meaning people who shot the gun?
Oh, that's quite also a little bit different when it comes to the sentence or the situation. However, more of the red eye, it is commonly used when it comes to the midnight flights. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they take the flight really late at night and they will arrive early in the morning. So that is the real meaning of red eye.
But
Mhm.
is it also used as the meaning I explained? People who
Mhm.
shot the gun secretly.
When it comes to this, we can, yeah, secretly because they don't know who it is and they cannot, what you call this, they will not be able to determine who shot it. So
Mm-hmm.
it is also possible, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, what do you call that? Like it's very like a reflection
Mm-hmm.
only, okay? Yeah, so it's okay to use it. It just really depends on how fast was the gun,
Mm-hmm.
so yes, that's how they use it in a sentence. So if
Okay.
it's really a flash gun, then yes, it's a red eye. Okay.
Okay, I see. Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay. Thank you, too, Elia. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.